Or I promise you that the shit I will bring down on you and your little fucking followers are going to be of the likes your dumbass has ever fucking seen. I will make you cry for days, you evil cunt. I promise you that. I'm not the fucking one. You got me mixed up with some other fucker, but I'm not the one. You think you don't know? Bitch, I will kill you. I promise you.
I will that dead, Mama.
Look,
it's not dead.
And I will go after all of it. Understand that. I am not in the fucking frame of mind. I will destroy you. I'll bring down everybody else with me. I'm not the one, Scotty. You make calls to the phone.
I don't call a lot.
You can make your fucking calls to Jesus himself.
Oh, you're a professional grifter. Did I bust your grift out, ma'am?
Understand?
You sound a lot
you
like
your
ass,
ma'am. And you tell your fucking followers, I'm telling you, Scotty, I am so mad right now, I don't even have fucking words. And Cassandra, if this is shit you're okay with, fuck you, you bitch!
Hey guys. Hey Syron.
Hi.
Yes. And you know what's so funny that you say that, Raleigh? I was you guys know, like, I've been trying to get back in all my accounts, right? Where I lost my phone. So I got back into Cold Hearted today. And I was looking through some of the videos, and one of them was the one that we did after we had taken her channel down. And it was funny what I watched of it. But hey, everybody. Hey, Don K. Hey, PETA. Raleigh Jones. Susan Barnes. Yeah, I made her a little mad. Hey, Hippie Sissy. Hey, Bernie. No Face. What's up? Katie. Ooh. I know you from Dreams, right? Your Dreams, buddy? I think. 71, I don't think so. I don't think it works for that. Jess Ruby, what you doing, beautiful? Alex, what's up? Sorry, I'm sniffing, but it's been really cold in my room today. Baker Chick, hey. Chris C, what's up? Wyoming, I know I seen Wyoming, I'm pretty sure. And I just want to say, I don't know what is hey, Texas, I don't know the odds and ends between what's going on between two of my mods. But I will say this. I don't want to have to get involved with it if at all possible. And I hope you guys would understand that. Because I honestly don't know what all happened. I wasn't around. I actually took a couple of days off from this stupid place. So, but I like both you. Dang it, we just went down, probably for playing music.
Naughty, naughty.
I know. Here's. You see what you did? Bad juju. My stream went down. No, I'm just fucking with you. It'll be back up.
What happened already? We're down?
Music. Huh?
This is terrible. Your stream went down? For what?
You're like
the opening song?
We're back. We're back. Everybody, welcome my guest, Syron and baby JoJo, Granny Fanny.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Syron.
Hello.
You guys ready to do some hate bonding? Let's do some hate bonding, motherfuckers.
I don't even consider
Let's do it, Syron.
hate bonding at this point. I think it is just when somebody is as ridiculous as Nikki is, you need a team, because you need to get the opinions from people on all sides of the spectrum.
I do agree.
I don't even know what to say at this point, you guys. I'm being honest. What do I say? Any suggestions? I don't think she's going to stop talking about me.
No, she's pissed at you. She's pissed.
Yeah.
But, she said something interesting on when I was on panel on Breakfast Clubs Live the other day.
Mm-hmm.
She said something that she was very brief about it, but it's something I think that's very true about Nikki is she said, these people believe everything I say. And
I don't.
She kind of alluded to the fact that she's full of shit when she's out here. Like, that nothing she says should be taken seriously. Like, I do think that's the truth about her, because she that's why I made all these threats to Bob and her, that I flew drones over their houses and that I was doing all this shit to them, is because she went for so many nights in a row threatening things and never doing them. Yeah. And then when she does things, she does them out of the blue. Like when she called Amy's stepfather, that was out of the blue. She didn't announce that.
No, she did that all on her own.
Yeah.
Like,
I bet she shit her pants when she did that.
Honestly, I don't know what she was thinking, other than she's just that stupid. I mean, because let's keep it real, all right? I always say you have to only punch as hard as you're willing to be punched back at. Right. So when your first move is calling someone's stepfather and playing clips of the conversation, and that's the first thing you do to this person out here when you guys start fighting, where do you take it from there? That's...
Yeah, I mean, the backlash could be someone calling any one of your family members that you wouldn't want to have them call,
Yeah, exactly.
It wouldn't be limited to your stepfather or, similar. I'd go all out, I'd go looking for everybody in your family.
Right. And I feel like whenever she starts to get a little too much heat, she goes to what's comfortable for her and what's easy for her, which is screaming my name into the void and blaming me for everything that's ever happened bad to her in her life. Which it's easy to hate on me. That doesn't take fucking skill. Probably 9 out of 10 people in this community already hate me. So it's an easy choice, right? I don't see that as a challenge.
It seems to me there's a lot of things to be found out about people here. Tiffany went live last night about Wyoming's videos, and she was talking about the Tiffany hate zone, and it just it puts me in you have to understand, like, you as well as Tiffany and Amy and a lot of other women here can be put in a hate zone where it's okay to do fucked up shit to this one person because they have a reputation that warrants it.
Right.
Like, to me, like, you have a reputation that warrants any kind of hate to be okay. Tiffany has that same reputation. Amy has. Nikki has it. I only I don't know of anything that you or Tiffany or Amy has done that warrants uh, unprecedented hate.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I haven't really done anything that the people pointing fingers at me haven't either done themselves or supported someone else doing. If you look at the big picture, in fact, I've done a little less. I have never contacted someone's family members, even though I get accused of it. I've never done that. I have no need to talk to someone's family members. I've never gone to anyone's house or tried to, fuck with their real life.
You never drove across state lines to go visit someone from YouTube's father, like Jessica. Jessica did.
Yeah, no. Hey, Jessica, I just saw you in the chat too. No, I've never done that.
I'm sorry. Well, I was just, a lot of people out here have done some crazy shit, and it makes, the news, out here on YouTube's. Natasha Cooper is another woman with that kind of reputation. Like, I see a lot of people who say the one thing they will not tolerate is someone who profited off of autopsy photos. They bring up the one thing that's like the big banger. Like with Tiffany, it's she killed a man on a bicycle. It's always this one big thing, a deal breaker that they can never ever accept that person for. And it's like, come on, this is bullshit. It's YouTube. You've got to be kidding me.
Well, with me, the thing with Tiffany, honestly, is because she stabbed me in the back, tried to, 3 or 4 times. I know, Duncan. Hey, Trisha. And, once someone does that to you, it's a wrap. Especially when you were cool with them. Because, we used to fucking call each other sissy. It was honestly to trigger other people because people hated it when we did it. But it was a thing. Yeah. Right? It was like a whole thing. We were friends for like 2 or 3 years. And then she just switched up on me, dude, just like overnight. And I saw her agenda, right? It was that she was trying to get closer to people that didn't like me. So what's a good way to do that? Oh, I don't know. Throw me under the fucking bus. So that's my issue with her. It's not the other stuff. I don't need to use that other stuff to say, I don't like you, You personally tried to fuck me over. You're just mad because I beat you to it. So because she was.
What do you think about what
is it?
I'm just curious, Syron, what do you think about Coop's reputation? Like what I was telling you, like she's got these banger things about her that people always say, like Tiffany and her faking cancer, Cooper and the autopsy photos, or whatever the hell she's talking about in true crime.
Natasha's reputation, it is, especially with what she did in my own personal situation, her reputation is, dare I say, well earned. But here's where the difference is, as I see it. The guys in this community, I think, are a little different than the ladies in this community. I don't mean to be generalizing, but here's how I see things a little bit. The guys, as far as you and me and Robbie and Jamie, and we pretty much, if something happens to us, we say our piece, and as long as things don't keep happening to us, we say our piece and we just let it go, and it just goes back by the wayside, and we just go on with our merry lives. But people like Nikki and Natasha and some of the Tiffany and some of the others, they dwell on it, and it becomes their next year of content and constant, like, constant like stream after stream after stream after stream after stream, and they remember this stuff like elephants.
Jesus,
like, fuck.
Syron, you look about my age. I remember in school, some of the teachers would say that the girls' bathroom was leagues above as far as debauchery went than the boys' room. The boys' room always had the reputation of smoking and doing shit you shouldn't do. They said that the girls' room was 10 times worse, if you could imagine that. And I noticed
hair on fire in the girls' bathroom and like
giving other chicks swirlies, like dipping their heads in the toilet bowl and just flushing the toilet. Yeah,
it was an accident because you know how back this would have been the early 90s. Okay, so we had those Aquanet like aerosol cans. So we were smoking in there, and I was showing people that you could make, like if you light your lighter and then spray the hairspray, it'll make like a little fire bomb.
Like a blowtorch?
Yeah. So this chick just happens to walk right past me while I'm doing this. It was not my fault. It was not it was my fault, but it was not my intention for her hair to get singed a little, She shouldn't have had like Little House on the Prairie long ass hair hanging down halfway down her back, But she went and told on me and got me suspended. So I beat her ass after school, like it's stuff like that happened,
Did you guys have a beer afterwards or no? There was no
I didn't
beer
drink
afterwards.
then. I didn't drink. No. I didn't smoke other than cigarettes, No, marijuana. I didn't.
Dudes will beat the shit out of each other and then have a beer together. It's the oddest thing, growing up a dude, And
hey, Larry.
I think it's the same happens here on YouTube. You ladies, once there is hatred amongst you, it does not subside ever. Just the other day, like you made Scotty.
I get along with Sarah. I get along with Sarah great now, and I hated her at one time, like with a passion. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I was just saying you made a community post giving condolences towards Tiffany's dog Teddy, and but in that same post you called Tiffany the biggest asshole.
Yeah,
but it is, to me, it's that kind of post that explains the female to female hatred versus the male hatred. I just think it's it's humorous to me. I think that's what draws me most to YouTube is these women who are hated with I don't understand. It's like there's no barrier on which you can step over because they're hated with such verve, like you, Tiffany, and me. It's amazing to me, and I'm attracted to that kind of a person because I find it amazing that you can achieve such a status. I wish I could achieve that. I know there's people that hate me, but not like you and all these other women.
Oh no, I'm hated. Like people from all corners of this place. Scotty's the worst of the worst. Okay, all right.
Amy's my best friend. Of course, I've heard everything negative about you.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know.
Amy's my best friend. So of course.
Yeah.
But I just find it astounding. But the same goes for her.
Mm-hmm.
With people who hate her and say the same thing.
Well, that's what that's why I try to keep an open mind these days. I used to be gun-ho obsessed with this stupid ass shit, but I'm not anymore. And I can literally put it down and not look at it for days, come back, and it's the same stuff, every time.
I was told that Katie was a killer, that she killed a man here on YouTube. I've seen her in chats for the last few months, and I've only known her to be very polite. It's amazing the things you hear.
Well, yeah, and you have to. That's why I try to go with my own experience with someone, because on paper I should hate you and you should hate me. Like we should be
right, exactly.
At each other's throats. But I don't know, something about your personality, and I think because you were fair with me, even though I went on your panel and like everyone was like, "We hate you, Scotty. We hate you so much. You suck so much." Like, I didn't hold that against you personally, and I didn't really care. Like they think that bothers me. I honestly laugh at it because it just makes me look like more of a badass when I can handle a whole entire slew of women coming at me like that and not break a sweat, not raise my voice, not lose my composure.
Yeah, same went for when I was on panel with Robbie that night, and probably after tonight with me on panel with Syron, people will say the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To me, that's ridiculous. I mean, Syron doesn't know me. We do YouTube chicanery together. That's the extent of it.
So you two have never had any like bad juju?
No.
Well, that's good. That's good.
It's all been it's only YouTube chicanery. Bob, on the other hand, is different. He went a little hard on people, but Bob is the only reason I'm here. He's the main attraction to this community, in my opinion.
Well, he's I love Robbie, and you know what I mean? Like I get it. I get being upset with things that are said or done to you out here, and maybe saying things that most people wouldn't even think of to say, because I've done that shit before, so I've said some crazy shit out here. Obviously, I was, gonna take travel to Florida fund, but my bark's bigger than my bite, and I get that with him. Like, I understand it completely. So, and I've seen some of the shit that people say to him, and people just kind of overlook it, or they're like, oh well, he shouldn't have replied back the way he did. Okay, maybe. But when saying this to somebody is wrong, that doesn't make it right just because he says something worse to you afterwards. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen, basically, I guess.
Yeah.
And a lot of these women know how he is, and they still poke at him. Like, what the fuck do they expect? What do they expect?
Well, that's the game. Is they're poking it. They poke and poke and poke. Like, I should make a disclaimer. Most men forget about things. There are sometimes men that don't. Like Bob does not forget. I'm sure Syron will attest. I'm not going to hear to bash Bob, but he will forgive if you approach him and say, "Well, let's bury the hatchet, dude." Let's bury the hatchet. He's quick to say, "Let's do it. Let's just do it. It's fine."
Well, and he approaches people too. I've seen him do it. Like,
he never approached me. God damn it.
Well,
I approached him. That's what.
well, that's a
not
good
the
thing.
case with me, Bob.
Well, let me put it this way. As far as things with Amy go, nothing has happened between Amy and me for months and months and months and months and months. So I'm sure Amy still despises me, but I could not care less anymore one way or the other about Amy. I don't care to be friends, but I don't hold any hatred in my heart toward Amy anymore. It's just gone. I don't care. So, I mean, I just don't. That's all gone. I've just gone forward. I just don't hold anything there. I just forget stuff. That's just how I work.
Yeah, Syron's
well, it shows
pretty
actually.
Going.
It shows actually. You look like you're more focused on yourself than anything else lately.
Yeah, he looks great. He's lost all kinds of weight, and he's feeling better.
Are you getting one of those lipodectomies like I was telling you? What are you getting, Syron? Are you going to get after all this weight loss? Are you going to get the skin removed?
I am. When I get my vacation time built up, I'm going to get a tummy tuck right around there because I've got some extra skin that won't go away. And then I'll be at my fighting weight. So there you go.
And then I will be scheduling the boxing matches. Dun, dun, dun.
Who's going to go first? Who's going to be the first boxing match? That'd be great. If we had boxing matches, shit. Can you imagine the money you would make?
$2.
Oh, speaking of money, I would make. I need to thank Sarah for the $30 donation before I even started my stream. Thank you for that. My channel's not monetized. It's free to hit the like button. It's free to share me out. And any tips are appreciated. My links are pinned. So there's my donation appreciation, blah, 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 for the stream. Yeah, that's it. I think I got it all right. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button. I'm watching Poon and Robbie in the chat. They love to flirt.
Yes, Raleigh and I would end up wrestling. I don't know that we'd be able to. I don't think with the pay-per-view. Well, wait, there would be pay-per-view. There would be pay-per-view providers that would handle that, but not the ones you think.
Have you ever heard about how my best friend out here, Raleigh Jones, and Lycan Theory met up once and had an affair? And
what?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I did a whole stream about it once. It was called A Tale of Two Lovers. And
so Lycan, the leader of the Legion, the dude who scored the most pussy in this community out of anyone I've ever known in my life, has also scored a dude?
Well, Raleigh scored him because Raleigh was, the top. Lycan was the bottom. So, but Raleigh had to pay for his hotel room. Hey, Space Monster. No, you're not blocked. It was like, yeah, Raleigh's told the story many times. His wife and kids were on vacation. They met up. They even did a few streams together for those of us that were around back then. So, yeah, we can see you, Space Monster. Everyone's welcome to chat, by the way. No one's going to attack anybody. You ain't got to worry about that shit. The only person I want to attack really tonight is Nikki.
Yeah, what's going on with Dickie?
She's... Okay. I just found out today. Do you remember hearing about when she had tried to ask for her money back on PayPal where she had sent me money for my birthday?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So she had mentioned it last night. Well, I made a video. Let me play the video and then we can talk about it. Because she had mentioned it last night and lied, of course. So I went on my PayPal today to get the receipts because they didn't refund that shit until the beginning of December, right? And she did this on like November 14th. So I went to get receipts of that and I found that bitch had requested every single donation she ever made to me back that same day and has been lying this entire time, trying to threaten me. Well, if you don't do this or that, I'm going to ask for all my money back. Bitch, you already did and got denied. Why are you lying? So
that's it. It's interesting you point that out because the video you show, it shows a bunch of different denominations being asked to get taken back. So you're actually showing she asked to take back how many different donations? Like
it was
six,
yeah,
7.
Mm-hmm. Those are every single one that she ever sent me. You know how she tried to say she sent me thousands of dollars? No, bitch, no. It was $570 total.
I was going to say it looked like about 600-700. There was like 150, 50, 40, 100.
Yeah. And one of the hundreds I sent back to her. If you guys remember, it was when she paid me $100 to go on her stream and talk to her. And it got sent to me twice. If I was truly some shady, money-hungry bitch, wouldn't I have kept all of that money? Why would I have sent 100 of it back? I didn't have to do that. It was already sent. but I did it. You know, I've done that with lots of people. Dream got drunk one night and sent me $100. The man was living in a hotel room, doing strange things with his pecker and crystal mashed potatoes, as he calls it, drinking Four Locos like it was water, barely surviving. I'm not going to take $100 from somebody in that situation. So I sent it back to him when I woke up the next day and saw it. So, hey, Machete. That cracked. She said you look like a cracked out looking Santa, dude. Oh, my Lord. That's my friend. Okay. Let me find that video because I just dropped it. But yeah, that's what this is. And you can clearly see each one has its own number, right? Its own case number or whatever. And she got denied. So
she didn't get her money back.
No.
Not
but
all
with
of it.
One
Anyway.
of them, she had sent all of those like friends and family, which when you send it friends and family, you don't get
That's
that.
hard. You ain't getting that back.
It's a wrap, right? So she did that, and she tried to get a refund on all of them. The only reason they took the $100 out of my account while it was pending review or whatever is because that was the only one that she had sent as if she was buying something from me. And do you know that I even found, I didn't see the screenshot after I rewatched the video, but I have it. She tried to do it again and tried to say on the same one that she got denied on, then tried to say that she had hired me to make her a video. And they said, no, bitch, no, it's denied.
Did you question her when she sent it as not as friends and family, but as goods and services? Did you say like, why did you do that?
Well, it was the very first donation.
The same bitch.
Oh shit! Hang on, sorry.
Put up a post offering to sell.
That's scary. But it was the very first time she sent me money, and I don't care if people do it like that. If they feel they need to do that, don't bother me.
Scotty, Amy said she's blocked. If you can have Amy unblock her, and also I can't see 71. 71, unblock me, baby.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Give me 1 second, Amy. I'm sorry. She shouldn't have been blocked. I had checked my block list and like unblocked tons of people.
You're 71. I can't see you typing. Why you got me blocked, 71, baby? Just because you and Wyoming are going at it doesn't mean I don't like you and Wyoming. Even though I favor Wyoming, baby, a little bit because she, makes moose brownies and elk pancakes.
Oh, and she makes the funniest response videos to people, like Nikki.
Let me tell you something. I was gonna go live tonight, but I couldn't. Tomorrow, I know Tiffany already reviewed this video that Wyoming deleted, but Wyoming made a banger of a video, and it's 5 minutes long. But I guarantee I'll get 90 minutes out of this this video. It's the best ever. This is, to me, Wyoming's video she deleted is what YouTube is all about.
I think that I think that she undervalues her own sense of humor out here, because without even realizing it sometime, she just hits the nail right on the head, like when she's, and it's like, it comes off so funny. Like maybe it's just the way that she'll say things. I don't know, but yeah, I adore Wyoming, and I adore 71 too. That's why I hate that they're fighting the way they are. I don't want to be like in the middle of it. I just hope they figure it out sooner rather than later. All right, let me see. Let me go through my block list. Mrs. P is on here like 500 million times.
Yeah, don't take that one off. Fuck.
I've never blocked Mrs. P because she deletes her accounts too quick.
No, I can't do it. I can't. I've tried. I've tried. Isn't her account always Amy? Is it?
Yeah, it's always Amy or something Amy. Boy, the
I
chat's
don't.
off the hook. The chat is off the hook, Syron. You reading this chat?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Trying to keep up with it. Darius, right on it, Big Jen. The one thing I thought was very funny about Tiffany's video is she called Wyoming out and she said, Wyoming, you made this entire video kind of downplaying the fact that you made an alt based off Nikki's sister. And Tiffany said, I did something equally as fucked up. I did, Tiffany's, or she said, I did Nikki's ex-husband's account, and you did her sister. It's no big deal. You made this whole video just to say, look, I made an alt and I'm sorry. See, I think that shit's funny. But Wyoming, she was right. She was pissed off. And no matter what happened in that group chat, whether 71 took something outside the group chat or Tiffany just took a wild guess, Wyoming felt that it was going to get exposed and she needed to do this video quick,
Yeah.
And
I'm
I
not
just
seeing
think
her
that
name.
that
There's
shit's
one
funny.
that's AA. I hid that. I don't see Amy on here.
Don't say her name 3 times. Who are we talking about, Dawn? If we say her name 3 times.
No, I just think that Wyoming could use a break from all this drama, like lots of people can. And I highly recommend, when you need a break from all the drama, to come over to TikTok. It's a fun place where you just get away from it. I highly enjoy it. Let's hang out over
Amy try
there.
to comment for me, so I can be watching. Hey, Daria.
I think they're talking about Mrs. P. If I say her name 3 times.
Oh, okay.
She's watching. Mrs. P is watching. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
You're there, Mrs.
Amy
P.
Can you tell Amy to comment so I can see while I'm looking in here in the chat? Because I don't see her name on my block list at all.
Amy,
I seen an AA that I unblocked, but it didn't say Amy. It was just 2 letters. So she might have me blocked. Have her check her block list. Is Mrs. P like Candyman or Beetlejuice? I don't see her. Because she's commented in my chat before and it's came through. So I don't understand it.
I told her she's not blocked. Let's see if she types.
Hey, Tinksy.
Tinksy Gummy. You know what? I was going to say one of the biggest breakups that I witnessed that I didn't like. Remember when you were telling about how you used to call Tiffany sis, and you guys would do it just to piss people off. One of a similar friendship ending that got me very upset was Tinksy and her friend Solange. They used to call each other the sis all the time. They had the 3 sisters, her, Solange, and another woman. And when they ended their friendship, I was more broken up than they were, I think. I couldn't believe it that Tinksy and Solange broke up their friendship.
Hey, Kimberly, so you were that invested in it?
Yeah, but it was all over one woman, this Bam Bam.
I've heard of Bam. That was the one who Amber didn't get along with, right?
Yeah, to say the least, yes.
Right. Like,
she didn't get along with her, no.
Hey, Rocket Skitty. I've heard, enough of it not to get involved in it too much.
But I know what it's like to see 2 friends on YouTube end their friendship. And Tinksy and Solange, they really didn't have they didn't go live. They weren't streamers, but they were just chatters. And when they became not friends anymore, it was very upsetting.
Oh, yeah. I get that. I get that. Well, that's why, like, when all this shit happened with Nikki, right? I'm not gonna lie, it threw me kind of. It was like out in left field.
Yeah.
Hey, Irma, did I give Granny Fanny a bath and deworm him before letting him on pan? That's above my pay grade. All right, I am not responsible for my panel guest worming or bathing.
I see you. I'm a vermin, Bob. my big risk at telling everyone I'm a vermin was Bob.
But it's not. I thought it was Bob too,
Right.
or Robbie. Don't make me call him.
I was convinced, but no, it's not. It's not Bob.
I argued with him about it. I said, "Nah, that's you," and he's like, "No, Scotty." I mean, like, this was in private too. I thought it was.
I know it was.
Yeah, but it's not.
No, it isn't.
I have
and
a
then
feeling
the big cold case.
That's what I think.
Yes, because they matched up the pillows, same pillows.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
But he
His
sure
dog's
was
pillows.
trying to sound like Robbie.
Yes, he was. He made every effort to sound just like Bob.
Do the enema and flea dip. I am not doing that. Planet Machete said, "I am gay. I will support poo handler's gayness as well." You's telling lies again? I don't have to lie. Our
Machete, I was supposed to be gay my whole life.
My chat. That's funny. It's Irma, not Ima. Yeah, I know Irma. But Poon was in Nikki's chat the other day saying, "I think Scotty's getting high. I think she's getting high on meth." So he had went live that next morning. I was like, "Hey, Poon, I saw you." I said, "Next time you go in there, tell her, yeah, Scotty admitted it to me. She said she does all the drugs. All the time, all the drugs, 24/7, nonstop." So, and he was laughing. He's like, "Yeah, I just like to get everybody going." I said, "I know. I know who you are. You ain't got to explain it to me." I just thought it was funny. Let's see.
Listen, Planet Machete, if anyone was supposed to be gay, it was me. I was raised by homosexuals in a beauty salon in the 70s and 80s, all right? I was supposed to be
gay. Yeah.
Something went wrong. Something went wrong.
Yeah, all I had to do was say hi in his chat. And he's like, "Scotty, I said some things." I was like, "Yeah, I know." I was like, "I know. I saw it." Okay, let's watch this video real quick. I'm going to mute.
The same bitch who put up a post offering to sell my address, one of my addresses, for $100 after she'd already been refunded. After PayPal had already given her the money back. She was still claiming that she was in the red. No, she wasn't. And she admitted it. Oh, yeah. She said all of this.
Bitch. That's right, bitch.
I know, right?
Okay. Oh, yeah, I love the music. That's right, bitch.
Yeah, that's a drag queen. I thought it was fitting, but okay. That's the original one, right? That she's made this big blow up about. You see, on November, it was filed on November 14th. November 24th, I shared some info. It says it was closed on this day, but I show the screenshot. The info I shared was, "Hey, motherfuckers, she keeps saying this case was closed. Where is the money?" They hadn't refunded it. It was another what, week before, like, it was December 2nd or 3rd before they finally refunded the money. Yeah, one of her addresses. Newsflash, y'all, that's not her fucking address, by the way. But okay, so this one was for the 100. Okay, let's just keep count real quick.
Bitch, you got the wrong bitch. You got the wrong bitch.
Okay, so here it says, this person has publicly stated that she received notice that you closed the case in my favor, so why haven't you credited the $100 back in my account? Do y'all think I would have written this response to PayPal if my money had already been refunded? Anybody? Probably not, right? Probably not. Yes, it was a drag. It is a drag queen. It's Roderick and Bob the drag queen, Alex.
Yes, it was Todrick Hall doing his Wizard of Oz parody, and Bob the drag queen helped him out on this one. Yes,
Yeah.
I can confirm. So
Yeah. I mean, it was neat. The video is neat. So it was. Okay.
If you think you gonna slanderize my name, you done lost your.
Okay, and there's that transaction number. Okay, OEA Blase $100. So we got $100.
Mine ain't got time for all these games, bitch. You got the wrong.
Oh, looky here. The same day, here's one for $40. What?
Bitch, you got the wrong bitch.
Same day, November 14th. Transaction.
She hated your guts on November 14th, man.
Listen, oh yeah. You know what? 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. 2CW. Oh, but it wasn't Canadian Thanksgiving.
You got the wrong bitch. Cause I fight my top of no wizard. I fight with fire.
Right?
On November 14th, Nikki Towns asked Nicole to remove herself from her place of residence.
Yeah. Okay, so here's one for 30.
No blizzard. I tell that
This bitch went nuts on you, Scotty. She went nuts on you.
This is another one for another 100.
Down of them sitting down. We got colas. It's like, it's Wiz business.
Oh, look, it's the same day, but a different transaction ID. Clearly, that is another one she tried. All of these were denied, by the way.
That's a silent eye, and I'll be silent the day I see motherfucking monkeys fly.
There's the 150. So we're up to 1, 2, 3, 70.
They
You
flying
bitch,
now.
Nikki.
No, 70, 80. Wait, we've had a 30, a 40, 200s, and a 150. So that's 350, 420, right?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
Big bitch.
There's another 100, right? So this is a different transaction ID for UJ. Different transaction.
Hoes dropping houses on hoes, bitch. You got.
Now, here's what's really fucked up about that, you guys, is that one of those I sent directly back to her. She got back an hour after she had sent it and still tried to request it back.
Bitch.
Yeah.
The wrong.
Here's a $50 one. Okay. Okay, so that was another 50. So that's what?
it looked like 770, something like that.
When I did the math, it was like 570. But
I'm the guy that came into
A
my
lot.
kicks, bitch.
A lot.
You got the wrong bitch. Bitch. You.
so Shit.
The
You got the
wrong.
wrong bitch. Anyway.
So I'm sorry for laughing, but Syron, if you and I had a dispute over like $400 and it was ongoing on the internet and you were harassing me and I was harassing you, at some point I think I would just say, "Hey, dude, here's your $500. Leave me alone." Right?
Right,
Just
but fuck her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, well, first of all, I would have never done this because this is
It's ridiculous. She went on a fucking rampage on November 14th and fucked Scotty. Tried to get everything she ever gave Scotty back in one
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, so she could blame it on Robbie. Okay, overreact much? How does that, where's that logic come in? I don't know, lady. I don't know. But think about it. How many times have y'all heard her say out here, "Oh, I only tried to do one. I only tried to do one transaction. I can still do all the other ones, Scotty, blah, blah, blah. I just didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be that person." Bitch, you are that person. You tried to be that person, and PayPal said, "Fuck that, lady. Sorry."
All that money represents to me is a bitch who is trying to pay off someone on the internet to do her fucking fighting for her.
Listen, that's basically what it was. It was, well, I mean, she paid me $100 to come on panel and talk to her. You know, never in a million years would I offer the money to someone like that, much less send it to them to come on my panel. I'd be like, fuck you, you know? So that right there told me she's a pitiful little creature. And I did. I felt bad for her. That's my bad. That was my mistake. But she would send me money out of the blue. You know, she acts like I was constantly hitting her up. No, the fuck I wasn't. Like, if I could take screenshots of the little messages she sent me, and it would be like, oh, like a little emoji with hearts floating around it, or, you know, just out of the blue. Or when I do a stream, she would tip me. One time she did say something about spend this on what you want. And then once she sent me 100 and said, can you make me a video about Natasha Cooper and everything she's done to Robbie out here? I'm like, yeah, but you're going to have to send me clips. That's kind of a broad fucking topic.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
what
like,
exactly
how
are
much
you
work?
wanting? You know, what do you want me to cover? Send me the clips. I'll edit it and make it cute. Like, send it to me.
Right.
Never send it to me. Well, I'm not going
Yeah.
to.
When she had to do the work, she didn't want to do it though, huh? It was okay
Right.
for you to do the work and the research, but not her.
Right. And last time I checked, nowhere in my description on my channel does it say videographer. The fuck? No. I make videos that I want to make because it's fun for me or it makes me laugh. Like, I'm serious, you guys. There have been times 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, I'd be getting like up, getting ready for my day, drinking my coffee, editing a video, and laugh so hard that I'd wake like other people up in the house. And it would just because I was tickled about it. And
Right.
it would be something totally stupid that probably no one else would even laugh at, but I got enjoyment out of it. That's why I do my little videos. I hope other people get a laugh out of them here or there, but that's not why I make them. I make them because I enjoy it. And that should be all that matters to me, right? Like, I'm not out here saying, oh, I'm the best videographer ever. Hire me for all your video making needs. No. You know? No. Never did that.
well,
But so her, I don't know.
well.
Hey, Ginger.
Here's how I see it. There's Scarlett, who gives people money because she wants friends. And then there's Nikki, who is giving you money, she said, because she was helping you out because you needed it. That's what she said on the surface. But in the end, when Scarlett fell out with the people she was giving money to because she was wanting friends, she requested refunds of all those people. And then Nikki, when she fell out, she did the exact same thing. So Nikki's no better than Scarlett. Ooh.
Right.
Ooh. Mm.
Yeah, I see it. And I don't understand why she went at you so hard. That's why you have all the unlisted clips, Daria. Yeah. I don't understand why. Because the night before, the last time I had heard her talking about you, it was, oh, I still like Syron. Syron's cool. Scotty's the Antichrist. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right. I'll be that. But then she just pushed on you. It has to be because you made comments under that breakfast ladies post or something, right?
Of course she was going to say something to me because I called her out for abusing breakfast panel. Of course she was going to do that because we knew it was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen. I'm sure she said something passive aggressive on panels and we just didn't catch it because no one gives a shit about what she says normally. But I'm sure it was brewing and it just finally bubbled up to the surface because I called her out for abusing breakfast. And it just finally flew out of her mouth because she has no self-control. And breakfast, I still like breakfast. Okay. If people don't like breakfast, that's fine. I still like breakfast. But breakfast can't say anything back in my defense, and I don't expect her to. But the instant breakfast says anything back to her because of this filth that she's spilling, Nikki's going to turn on her too. So, breakfast, don't defend me. I don't need you to defend me. I don't want you to defend me. So don't. Okay? Because I don't give a shit what she says. I'm just going to go, after tonight, I'm going to go my happy way on TikTok. I'll ignore her like I have been. Because she doesn't matter.
Right. Well, I try to ignore this stupid bitch, but she literally will not shut the fuck up about me. So it's, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard sometimes. And
well, I mean, I understand it because she keeps on going at you and going at you.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to find a timestamp here.
Just come over with me to TikTok. It's a great place.
Yeah.
Scotty, I'll be right back. I'm gonna reboot.
Okay.
Yeah, we have snacks. We get to look at hot guys.
Right. I'm trying to find a timestamp just to show you guys that she's the one with the issue, you know? I tried not to even talk about her forever because I understand that she's kind of, mentally challenged. But, I mean, shit, there comes a point when you have to stand up for yourself, right? Like, okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Let me add him back to the panel. Oh. Who's that?
Hello.
I was going to say, that doesn't look like Granny Fanny.
Right.
No, it's not.
Oh, hey, Space Monster. I was like, wait.
You like that?
Yes.
I was going to say, yeah, Amy, I've been looking for you to comment. I haven't seen you type. It doesn't have her name in my
I'm glad.
Watch it.
There you go. See, I am a very funny person. You know that.
Right.
There you go. That's more like it.
Now it's even back.
Syron's having one of those laughs. You know when you have those laughs, they're uncontrollable. There's nothing you can do, and they're the best laughs.
Oh no, I like it when he laughs like that.
Oh my god! There you go. That's the rest of the year present for you, Syron.
Hi, Auntie.
Hello, Louie. How are you?
I know that kind of laugh. You guys, you went
New
live
Year,
one morning
everyone.
with Happy New Year, Stacey. You went live with Iva one morning, and you guys were playing a video and stopping a video at a certain point, and you were controlling where you stopped it, and every time you stopped it, it just made me. It was friggin' hysterical. All I have to say, it was
Listen,
alive
I love
about
a good
nothing.
belly laugh.
Yeah, to me
I
that was
think,
hysterical.
It's like, this is just. I'll just say this, guys. Let me just say this when you were talking about a few things. This is not going to stop with her unless you just ignore her. You have to. I called her a terrorist years ago, and she was the reason why you guys kicked off with me all that in 2020. This, Scotty, this went on. She still has to mention me. She still has to mention me now with Breakfast Club, of all people to bring back. Of all people to bring back. You bring Breakfast Club. Now, here's the thing that I'll give you a little secret here. She simply forgets that what were you involved with when that whole incident with Breakfast Club? Dickhead, you were totally involved in that. You did not. You kicked her to the curb. Remember that whole incident? That whole thing that went down? That's your trump card there, Granny. Amy remembers that. She was heavily involved in that kicking Breakfast to the curb and then pretending to be the mediator. That's what she's done now. But the key is the information that what she was involved with at bringing Breakfast Club down. Sorry to stop that laughing going there, Syron, but I just had to get that one out.
All right,
It's fine.
I'm gonna show you guys real quick. I'm gonna show you mine.
Hey, there's
You remember
Amy.
that?
Oh, there you are.
That.
Now I see you.
Gee, if you
I'll
remember
see you,
that,
Amy.
that's your trump card there. Yeah, I know, Amy. Here's the thing. You guys forget that whole period. You forget. I remember it. I've got it written down, but I'm not going to be the ones. You guys have to be the ones to bring that to the front. She keeps throwing shit up all the time, throwing up, she threw up a Discord conversation between me and Becca last night. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? Like, I don't throw that shit up. You guys, I'm just so gobsmacked at the audacity that she has with having been given information, and then that information that she's been given, then she uses it and throws it up, and then somebody sees it at the, your work. She's such a conniving bitch. But the Breakfast Club thing there, Breakfast Club, girl, do you realize what she did to you over that period, and you think she's your best friend? I'm not going to go down the road with you, Breakfast Club, but who was the one that was called in that had to come up on panel and rescue you that night?
See, I missed all of that Yeah, no problem.
Who was on panel? Who got called up? The person that's hated, like GF, you're saying who's.
Hey, Aussie. I gave Amy a wrench so that she'd be safe. I don't
I'm
even
one
know
of
that
those
lady.
haters.
I'm going to be honest, but I know when all that stuff happened, last year over the stream, okay, that BCF did with Tiffany, and then I that's all I really know of her. Okay, so, and I know that that's Syron's friend, so I've tried to be respectful. However, her and Tiffany went on BCF's panel and was straight dogging me. And then this lady wants to say, oh, well, something about me saying something about how the dopies had taken over the show. And she's like, why are you talking about my drug addiction? And I'm like, well, why were you letting people talk shit about me on your stream when you don't even know who I am? Like, how you gonna, I mean, I'm a former drug addict. It's not like the pot calling the kettle, a druggie is going to hurt anybody here.
Yeah, but that's not. Here's the issue that I have with this, Scotty. Right? I find it. You were talking about money with this woman. She throws money at people, and that's why I said to you, I asked that question, do you think she's been giving Dream some money? Because it seems to me every time I hear somebody mention her name, she seems to be always throwing money at people. So for me, that's a red flag. The other
American Dream?
The love bombing that she does.
Yeah. Dream just likes to troll me like that. He did this at Natasha Cooper's. And then, listen, that's just Dream. And then Dream will message me and send me videos of his naked pecker and tell me he loves me and wants me to dominate him with a dude. And you know what I mean? Like, that's just Dream. That's Dream's love.
Yeah, I know that is. But my point is if she could take advantage of it, then she will. Right? So if she can flip me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But here's the other thing that I was now I've forgotten what I was going to say to you about all this stuff is that with you in particular, Syron, when she went hard at you, I mean, oh my God, she was so upset and she was saying that she was in love with you and then she was playing music.
What? I love with Syron.
It was ridiculous. Like, I remember doing that when I was 15. Like, oh my God.
She seriously had feelings for Syron.
Yes,
it was a whole friggin' thing that we went through.
You lost that again, Granny.
Like 7-8 months ago. Like when Natasha came back, whenever Natasha came back and he started going on Natasha's panel, she lost her mind. And that's when I thought she was just like, you know what I mean? Just being dramatic.
No.
She confessed her fucking love to him, like romantic love.
I think I recorded that live too because it was like, wow, this is sensational. Didn't you hear it, Syron?
Oh yeah, I knew.
Well, you were on the other side. I guess you were getting all the drippies.
Yeah, I knew, and then she lied afterwards and claimed she hadn't done it, and then
There you go.
But yeah, I knew, but I didn't feel the same way, and so she got feeling the way she did, and then I patched things up with Robbie, and because I patched things up with Robbie, he was going to be hanging out with Nikki, so eventually I patched things up with Nikki in the interest of having a place to hang out, and so. But
sorry, did she ever indicate throughout the period that you were friends, like this internet friends thing, did she ever say anything to you about her feelings, or did you ever get in a feeling that she was going down that line, if you know what I mean?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Both of them?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Did you tell her you were like, thank you, but no thank you, sort of thing, like you do in those those situations?
Yeah. I tried to back off from that the best that I could. I was not interested in that.
But was that towards the end there, or sort of like what? So we know what sort of happened towards the end there. Okay, we sort of always get privy of things that are happening at the end because it explodes. Okay, so in your case though, were you dealing with her emotions previous to that? In the past 4 years. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Well, at one point, she asked me privately, she's like, Syron, did Robbie ever tell you that I said I was in love with you? And I said, no. And she said, oh, okay. So I just let that go. And then things carried on. And then she said something else. I forget what it was, but then I just kind of.
She was always asking you for dick pics, like constantly asking you for dick pics.
Constantly asking for dick
pics.
Because she would do it in open, like chats.
Oh, out in the open. So you were out of the playground, and she was screaming for dick pics.
Yes, like we would be sitting there discussing the weather, and all of a sudden Nikki'd be like, "Hey, Syron, can I get a dick pic?" And it would be at the most awkward of moments.
Tinksy, did you hear that shit? That's disgusting, Tinksy. That's disgusting.
Yeah. Why weren't you there, GF? Because you would have sent yours for sure.
No, I would never.
Well,
there's not a dick pic of me anywhere here. Never. Tinksy, did you hear what Nikki asked? A dick pic. Disgusting.
Well, I mean, eventually I did send one, but
no,
I did.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But I mean, she's not the only one who got it. But then when we fell out, I snuck into our DMs and I deleted it.
Well, that she would have kept that.
Have you checked around online, Syron, for your dick? Have you checked around?
Yeah, I've not found it anywhere. So,
like, have you checked Syron's dick or anything?
No, I've not. So
she's known to make websites.
She's asked me, like, have you ever seen Syron's dick? I said, no, I've never seen it. Like, I don't want to see Syron's. That's my friend. Like, that's that. I mean, I do just fine being his friend and not having to see his pecker. Trust me, Dream has already traumatized me. All I want to be, I've seen enough of that from him, unsolicited, to last me a lifetime. Like, I don't know. She is just very cringy.
I have Robbie's dick pics in my phone, and I because a few months back, Robbie went on Twitter and he took a lot of pictures of his dick and tagged Natasha Cooper. And I thought it was hysterical because I happened to see this happen live, and I screenshotted it. And I don't know why I kept the screenshots, but they're now on my phone forever. And every once in a while, I get a memory that
what I'm
Google Photos memory of.
I'm gonna send you some of these videos because you don't have any idea. There is a difference between normal dick pics and a dick pic from American Dream, and you need to experience it.
Oh,
really?
In its splendor.
Scotty, I would love to see those because Bob posted pictures not only of himself with his penis in plain view, but him and other men with their penises in plain view, and tagged poor Natasha.
I have videos of Dream on a live stream on someone's panel, shoving a cucumber in his butthole.
Oh, please.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Well, that beats Bob's
And the
Twitter
video didn't even
escapades.
get taken down. Like
From
Daria
where?
is begging for me not to traumatize you that way.
Please.
Yeah. But yeah,
Listen,
it's just
I'll remind you about something. She's absolutely intoxicated with this. Let me just remind you about something. Up until last year, she had never, ever been doxxed.
Hey, Becky.
Nobody knew virtually anything about her. Only the handful of people that were in Robbie's circle. That's a fact. Like, unless you were here beforehand, she wasn't really known. And she got offended by that when she came back. So she's absolutely drunk and intoxicated on this. She's been pushing to get herself doxxed. And the fact that this is the first time, she never used to get clipped. Nobody clipped her. And now all of a sudden she's got clips left, right, and center. And then she hits it, and then she copyright strikes people and everything. So she's a fraud, and it's exactly what you said before, Joe, is a lot of the things she lies about. She confabulates things. Is that a word? Confabulate?
Yeah.
Or have I gone dyslexic in my words? Yeah, she's like, it can't be, I've just got a sore foot today. And blah, blah, blah. It's so dramatic. Everything's so dramatic with her.
Well, you know what I've noticed? She keeps playing the same clips of me and showing the same screenshots and leaving the same things out every time to try to portray me as this evil monster who plotted to take Robbie and Syron away from her.
Oh.
That isn't at all what happened. What happened was she's nuts and a jealous, very controlling type of friend. And she gets so jealous over her
she's
friend
shocking.
having
shocking.
other friends. It's like she can't own that, right? So it's easier for her to blame me. And now, Syron, you're part of the mastermind plan, by the way. I don't know if you knew that, but allegedly I ran to you and we were plotting together behind the scenes to...
What? Are you talking to me or talking to Syron?
No, Syron. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well, have I had a threesome with you and your man?
No.
Well, we better get to it.
So, here's the funny thing about her is that everything that is said about me, even, people saying that I'm a drama queen, which is hilarious because how often am I on here and how often do I really say anything anymore? Like, okay, there was a period that I used to go live and stuff like that, but that was, again, it was always in defending myself against something that was inaccurate. And so the same things happened to me. Like, I'm supposed to be this drunk. I've done so many dirty things behind the scenes. I have not seen anybody's put up anything that I've done anything dirty behind the scenes. Like, not even a nude. I don't do anything dirty behind the scenes. And Syron, because you've been around long enough, you've literally will not have seen anything, but there's been manipulation to things that can be maybe misconstrued that I did something, but generally it's all been words. But with her, she is totally obsessive. She did the same thing to me in 2020, and she used Jessica to start it all off. And then she sat back and fanned it all in 2020. And what she does is she never really gets her hands dirty. She always hands information to and you've heard her say it sometimes, she'll say third party, third party. She hands it to a third party to hand it to somebody else.
Now she's running out of third parties, right? And she's getting
Yes.
messy. So
Yes.
she's went because here she knew that she didn't stand a chance coming at me one-on-one. Like I would have annihilated her on a panel with her own stupidity. It wouldn't have taken me 10 minutes to spank her ass, put her in bed without supper. Okay. But what did she do? So she goes and starts finding people that really hate me, like Brutally Lauren, like Tiffany, Tammy Hess. And okay, so she's doing all this. Then the heat becomes a little too hot for her, right? Because her own people started to question why she was being buddies with Tiffany. So they had their little falling out yesterday. And then she's on her panel.
But Tiffany's
talking
still
like
there.
she's a badass. Like, oh, I played Tiffany. Tiffany didn't see it coming. I was just telling her what I thought she wanted to hear. And I was on to her from day one. And, like talking like she's just this.
But it's hilarious. Tiffany was in the chat still.
I know. And I'm just sitting here like, you are the dumbest bitch, right? And I don't believe for a second that her pushing away from Tiffany has anything to do with anything other than the pushback she got from her people, especially that Krama True History channel, because they started coming at Nikki the way they go at everyone else, and she couldn't handle the heat. Okay. Because she's really a wimp she has no backbone. All she has is a mouthpiece. And all she does is regurgitate the same exact things that have been debunked a million times about people. And I wouldn't even have given her any consideration. But when she started trying to attack my PayPal and started encouraging people to attack my PayPal, it's pretty obvious. I am a broke bitch. It's getting better though. Like things have been looking up for us. But at the time, right before Thanksgiving, she decides to try to put me in the hole over almost $600. Luckily, it all didn't go through. It was just $100 that I had to wait on. But her intent was to put me over around $600 in the hole because she was jealous that I was still friends with Robbie. And
but wasn't that also the period that Little Bo Peep was running around getting in contact with your partner? That was exactly the same time, remember?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
Can I ask you a question on that? How the hell did she get in contact with him? Who contacted who?
That's a topic for another day.
Okay, because that's incredibly important. One of the things, this is what I find I think it's really you can throw tomatoes and everything at anybody. You can call each other names and maybe try to accuse them of being a drunk or everything. But some of the shit that is going on is just, it's just unacceptable. It's totally unacceptable. And Syron, what is that picture of you there? You look like one of those little old boys in the olden days that have had their death photo taken.
Oh, it's great, isn't it? It's Mrs. P's face on one of those Victorian death photos where they prop them up.
Oh my God, I was right.
You hit the nail on the head, face.
Oh my God. It's like when I hear Granny doing a wee. Whizzer. All these things that I hear all the time.
Ginger says that's weak as fuck, making channel decisions based on heat from a troll channel. But let me remind you guys, it would not be the first time that she has done that, because she also did this back when like the TT6 people started coming in her chat saying, we don't like Katie. We don't want Katie in your chat and on your panel, because she had done a stream with Katie on her panel. And she totally caved to that. And it's because they intimidated her.
You know what, Tiffany, if I were you, I would start telling people that you set you set Nikki up to get this kind of heat.
I would too.
I would
Yeah.
definitely say that. I
You know
set her
what?
up.
Here's the
I was
thing.
doing. I knew what I was doing the whole time. I knew that me sidling up to Nikki would get her some fucking heat.
Oh, come on. I owe you an apology. Come on. I think you'd better be very careful. I think my son's girlfriend got in contact with you with a Facebook page, didn't she? I'd be very careful if I was you, little Miss Pissed Off Fairy.
I made worse videos about her, Space.
Who?
I don't know.
Oh,
I never saw
I
your
thought
video.
that was fucking
You made a video.
hilarious.
You made a video about my
exactly.
Tipsy baby.
Yeah, I know. And she was trying to be a goody two shoes, and she got busted. Stop it. Just stop.
Have you
this
heard
bullshit.
what she said about the whole Nikki thing or the whole Tiffany thing?
Who?
You guys?
Who?
Nikki last night. It was kind of funny.
No.
All
got a
right,
clip?
hang on.
Oh, good. You got a clip?
Oh, you got
Yeah,
a
I got a
clip.
clip. Hang on. I got to get past her 452 commercials real quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, on that note, can I just say something about that? Anybody that's going to put up, and I'm not having a go at you here, this is not a go at you, Scotty, but anybody that's going to sit there and say, it's always about the money, they're only doing it about the money. Oh, for God's sakes, of course everybody's doing it about the money. Why wouldn't they? If you can get money from people and they're willing to pay you, and you've got memberships going and advertisements, mind you, let me calculate what that bitch does. Here we go, guys. I've been doing a little bit of mathematics. Did a bit of mathematics on the old age. So she has a 6-hour live, right? Approximately every 6 to 8 minutes, she has the most aggressive ad campaigns. So every 6 to 8 minutes, the ads run, right? Which makes it about between as approximate 40 to 45 ads. That's in the live alone. That's why she does it, guys. So if you don't think it's about the money, shut up about the money.
Oh, yeah. She's all about the money. And I'm not monetized. I've never even tried to get monetized because I cuss too much. And I like playing songs. And I don't want to be on that radar of being a monetized channel, right? So
it doesn't matter, but the point that I'm trying to say is that you cannot say to somebody you're doing it because of the money. Okay, so if people put their PayPal up and you have the right to have members and everything, then you're doing it about the money. So shut the fuck up. That's what I'm saying when she says it. And yet, what I'm saying is she has about 45 ads going through her live.
Yeah, she's a hypocrite.
If she was really a big pain in the ass, someone would have by now uploaded every single live she does to Rumble for free, and redirected everyone there. There was a Rumble channel, Darling Clicky or something, that was doing that for a little while. To get to someone like that, you just keep uploading their shit for free on Rumble until they absolutely go out of their minds, ignoring you, and then they can't ignore you anymore. You know what I mean?
Maybe I should do that. I've got a Rumble.
Just keep on uploading. Download Nikki's lives commercial free. Upload them to Rumble with the chat, and just say, "Hey, look, every day, just say Nikki's live free, commercial free. You're on Rumble.
Tag it.
Do commentary over it too. You can stand it.
Yeah, make a fortune off it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
get monetized on Rumble, or get monetized on Rumble, restreaming Nikki.
I mean, so how rude is that? 40 to 45 ads running through that is just a joke.
I've never seen somebody have that many ads, especially during a live stream. I could see maybe on a replay, okay, whatever. But when you're live,
Molly Golightly used to do that all the time.
Did she?
Yeah.
Okay, but okay, I got it queued up. Give me 1 second. All right. I apologize for the sound of her voice.
Tiffany will no longer be a part of this channel. Can't really go into detail, but I'll say that if we've all, you know, it was transactional. Not sure she didn't know that, but it was. And now you know, that's that.
I think this is hilarious. Can you stop for a second?
Just came
One sec.
across some, not that I came across some information, but things were happening behind.
Okay.
I think this is hilarious. This was transactional. She's like, so the thing is, she's still talking to her and still has a relationship. Like you said, something's been happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like what you saying? What's been happening is the pushback that she got from that from. Didn't Exodus say that's Yaxley and that other guy, Tony?
Yeah. I don't think it is, though. I honestly think it is. Well, I've got a couple different. I think it would either be.
It's a female.
I think it's either Extinct Tube or
Someone has a real hard on for you sometimes.
Nancy
Like she has a
Spungen.
hard on for Tiffany.
Yeah. Right. So I'm not sure. I don't know who it is, but whoever it is fucking crazy. I'll say that. Like, it reminds me a lot of Lufa, like the talking about God, but then saying,
What is that shit? What
you know,
what is it about you guys over there? I don't know about you guys, but it's like it's such a weird country. You guys are all into these Christians, and there's all this nonsense going on, and happy clappers, and Lord being thrown into conversations, and Savior, and everyone becomes apocalyptic. It's crazy, this place.
We're trying to get you Australians your guns back. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to do the right thing and get rid of the 19th Amendment.
We still do beef-ups the old way. Can't you see that? We just go at it all the time with kangaroos. We're not going to go back to guns. We like to do it bare-handed.
We want to get rid of the 19th Amendment and get guns back in the hands of the Australians who deserve them.
We don't need
well, I will say this. At least Americans aren't like the Canadians, like Nikki.
Oh, God, that's crazy.
She gives all Canadians a bad name, I think. Luckily, Retro's around, and Retro makes up for that some. But still, that's a hard...
What about Nancy? You know, she's the Canadian, but Corey, she's Canadian, isn't she?
That's what I said. I think Nancy Spungen, but I've been seeing Nancy Spungen and Tiffany buddying up here lately too.
Yeah, she's can be funny. Like sometimes she can go a little bit, you know, and I guess all of us can be. We just don't put it out on the internet. But anyway, I like her, you know, but I find her that she just doesn't understand that Nikki is so bad and she's going to get burnt again, like everybody does.
Right. And then you've got AJ over there, like,
oh, I know why that's happening.
You know, I'm like, whatever. Okay. If we look at this whole grand scheme of things, I might be one of the dirtiest fucking bitches out here, but what she's trying to say I did, there's clear evidence I did not do that. Okay? I did not make Rob, I didn't trick him with some magic Scotty voodoo to believe that Nikki did something she didn't do. Right? Like he watched her stream.
But she did manipulated it though. She did the same with Amy. It was exactly the same pattern. And she was incredibly I find her very manic, and it's a bit scary to think that she's one of the things you said when you were having one of the things you said, and I really wanted to, and I keep forgetting to say it, but I'm going to say it now. When you were so angry at her that night, you said, Nikki, you just won't admit to anything. Like you said that, and I went, there it is. That's how frustrated all of us have been, is because she is never wrong.
Yeah.
She's
And
never
it's
wrong.
always someone else's fault. How can you
Yeah.
communicate with somebody who absolutely flat out refuses to take accountability for their own actions that caused the situation to become where it is, right? Like, it doesn't do any good if I say, okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I apologize for saying this. If you're still going to sit there and act like you were the victim the whole time, Miss Innocent, like, that's not realistic. It's not factual. And it's like talking to the wall. I might as well be talking. I have a better chance of reasoning with my 2-year-old granddaughter than with Nikki, So,
Well, see, here's the thing again. You and I can have a discussion about this, right? But here's the other thing. We've just never had an issue. It's always been where you've decided to sit that ends up being the issue between you and I.
right.
Right?
Mhm.
That's the facts. Okay, so
Yeah, we've
it's not,
never done anything to harm each other. Like, you know what I
no,
mean?
but my point is that's what situation wise, isn't it funny that that's occurred? Because even when you said something about when I met you, you were sitting with having fun with Tiffany and Laura. So the three of you girls were having some fun, and that's when I met the three of you. But then
Laura.
Brutally Lauren. Sorry, Brutally
Oh,
Lauren.
Lauren. Yeah.
Yeah, beg your pardon. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
what I find funny is that you said that Tiffany stabbed you in the back, and I thought that was interesting because I watched that play out too when the whole, I call it the Colorado piece of cord that happened. And just
Right.
watching everything that happened again through that, where now she's not friends with him anymore, and then where she's gone from there. But what's interesting is that literally she's been around since Lemonade's days. And that's
Right.
why I haven't got back on to doing because I think nobody believes the fact that she's rapper when she is, because I haven't
Oh, I
literally,
believe it.
yeah. So I think it's really funny that she's been able to maneuver around like she has.
Yeah.
She's a bit of a slippery one, that little naughty boy she is.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I have a list of some of her sock accounts myself. There's probably 40 or 50 of them, and these are ones that she shared with me when we were friends. Like, she would send me a link to an unlisted, and it would be on one of her, you know what I mean? So I've got tons of them. I think that she has so many accounts that sometimes she forgets truly how many different accounts that she has. I honestly
Well,
believe
see,
that.
that's the way I was able to bust her.
Yep.
Was that I'd taken the screenshots of her being, the account was that it was Gamer Guy. Do you remember that account called Gamer Guy?
Yeah.
He was that guy. That guy. Now, mind you, she does like to go around as a bloke a lot. Loves it.
Yeah.
She likes.
And she has
walking
a
around.
voice changer.
Yeah, and she likes going around as a penis and balls. She just loves that.
Mm-hmm.
So I went back because I go back every now and again and check on what the URLs. When I was more invested in this, when I was heavily invested, I'm not anymore. But having said that, seeing as I have the archives, every now and again I just go back and check on things. And I click on, I'm like, oh, so where's Gamer Guy gone? I wonder where Gamer Guy is. And of course, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Gamer Guy went to this account.
Well, see, but there is a rapper.
Hang on, let me finish. Gamer Guy went to Teddy, and I went, huh? And I was like, what?
Right.
And I went, no, that can't be right. So I went back out and went back, and I went, Teddy, and I went. Now, remember, she had several Teddy accounts too going at one stage. I think she had about 4 for a while there. And what she did then is that I went, oh, my God, you've been around and you were a mod for Lemonade. And then so what I did was I sat with her and Amy up on a panel one day, and I said, so funny. I was checking out Gamer Guy, and Gamer Guy just did this funny thing, and I didn't say anything. And then when I went back the next day, then Gamer Guy went from Teddy, went to that Günther something or other, and I went, I gotcha. And then I said, it's changed again, and then it went to rapper. So, Tiffany.
Mm-hmm. Like Amy even said, and I mean, I've seen rapper on panels before. There is a rapper, right? But I think
that's what I'm saying.
Took advantage of him having so many accounts.
Yes.
And being so well known. I mean, of course,
yes.
that's an old troll technique, is, you know.
Yeah. It is, and the point is that I've got it in my. I mean, she's going to do something about it now, but the point was that when I clicked onto it you can see it I'm clicking on it on my telephone, but you can't see it when you go into it in your so I've got them in a Discord server that I have where I keep all the URLs and pictures, and what's that? Space is lying, Scotty. Space, you need to stop saying. I'm not lying. Why would I lie about something like that? That just is silly. That's just silly. Okay, I can show Scotty now. Absolutely. Do you want me to show you right now?
Sure.
Because I can. All right. I think that's interesting that Alex is all of a sudden kicked off. You're funny, Alex. Hang on a second.
I love when my chats and my panel, this is the kind of streams I like doing, is where not everybody gets along, but we can actually, you know, have discourse, even if it's, you know, even if it ends up in a shit show. I don't know.
Scotty, I don't know if you can hear me, but my internet is terrible.
Yeah.
Are
you getting off?
Yeah, I'm going to bounce because it's just horrible.
Well, thanks for coming up.
Thanks for having me up. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for
coming.
We'll
do it again once Verizon decides to start working.
Verizon sucks.
It's the worst. All right, thanks everybody. See you.
Bye, GF. How do I do this?
Just hit share.
I've got to share with. Oh, that's right. I've got to share with you. Do I?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Oh, can I have like 2 minutes? Because I have Spectrum, and Spectrum can eat my ass.
What's that?
Okay. Because Spectrum is the best internet available here where I live currently. And I had great internet before I moved with like Windstream. But here, Spectrum is the best internet available. I had Spectrum where I lived before Windstream improved, and I got back on Windstream. But here, I have to have Spectrum. And I had to go back to Spectrum, and Spectrum fucking sucks. Oh my God. And where I have to go and hang out on TikTok, the people whose live streams I hang out with, they have Spectrum too. And it's a cacophony of Spectrum meeting up with Spectrum. And it's a maelstrom of fucking sucking Spectrum. Fucking hell, Spectrum, get your fucking shit together. Fuck. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
What is Spectrum?
It's a cable company. Like Wi-Fi.
Can you see what I
yeah, hang on. I gotta remove this.
Can you just try and get most of, I don't know if you can make it big enough, but just get most, like, I don't really want that there, if I can.
You would have to do that on your end.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it. Okay. So here's my Discord, guys. My Discord, I just keep things in, and this was an old one. So let me show you something. You can see here, these are the accounts. Can you see that there? Can you see what that says? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. What does that say?
It didn't change.
It's coming up.
Okay.
Sorry, it goes faster with me because you guys are a long way away. How come it didn't show? Oh, cripes. Sorry. I have to do a what do you call it? Okay, shit. I have to do a share because it opened up to me on my
Yeah, you'll have to share
screen.
that one instead. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So hang on. I'll see if I can double screen it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Having side by side, so it
You can
opens up.
click on it, and it should say at the top, "Share this tab instead."
Oh, right. That one.
Yeah, like at the top of your thing, it should say "Sharing to me," and it should be. You should be able to click at the top of the tab, and it should say "Share this tab instead."
It says view tab. Oh, that's weird. Stop sharing.
Yeah,
'Cause
hit
what
stop sharing.
what it did was open up the tab.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to see if I can. What I was going to do is I was going to share. So what it did was it opened up into Wrapper. So
I would make a video of it. Like,
I'm going to.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. So, because I thought it would just automatically open up. I'm so sorry. Sorry, guys. How do I split the screen again? What is it? Split screen is shift. What is it again? Does anyone remember what halving the screen is again? If I want to do.
I'm not sure.
Split.
I don't
screen
ever split screen. I just share.
Oh, there we go. Got it. I have got it. But will that happen? Okay, so basically what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to show you my, oh, it's too complicated. Forget it. Anyway, it is her because I'll show you something. I'll show you this. It is her. I mean, I don't understand why it's such a big deal. I mean, it is her. I don't know what the problem is.
I think it's see, and that's one of the things.
See, that's the
Taking
account that it
Rapper.
goes.
A lot of
where it
people
goes
know
to.
Rapper, and they know that Rapper.
No, but she's going around as this account.
Right.
So, and she knows it, and I'm screen sharing it now.
Okay.
That's the account. When I actually told her and Amy that I said to Amy that, look, I've said this. See this here. This is her here. What she did is she changed when I was onto her. She changed this part of the account here. The reason I know it's her is because when I told her, when I said something, so if you look at, anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't give a shit. You want to be fooled by it? I don't give. I don't care. I don't care. That's the point. I don't care.
I mean, I see it. Does it say Moser?
No. So
No, like the at.
No, I'll show you something. Okay, so when at where
Like
was it?
underneath where it says Rapper, what's that say? Like the at.
Okay, so I'll show you. I'll go back to the account. So you mean
The channel URL doesn't change, you guys. This
here, she changed. Okay, so she changed this, and I'll show you how she did it. If you want to be patient, I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you the screenshots. But So I'll get out of this and I'll show you. She's been around for a very long time, and she's caused a lot of trouble. But what bothers me is that CH, whatever that channel said something about the fact that she had an affair with Crafton.
Right. I didn't like,
and that had a repercussion of something that happened between Crafton and Kim. And if that's the case, that is just awful.
Right.
Okay, so here I go. So what I'm going to show you is here. This is what I did. So as you can see here, this is the wrapper account, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I put it here at the back.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was taking a drink. Okay. Can you make it bigger?
That's what I'm trying to do. So zoom in. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Right. So see here. This is what she changed.
Right.
Right. G1P. That was the original. So it went from Teddy to this.
Right.
Right. Now, not only that, look at the date, guys. Right.
Right.
So this was Gamer Guy. And then here she is going into so-and-so's. There's Teddy. Here's Teddy. Hang on. Why can't I? There's Teddy. And you can see that she's changed. You can change this. And then see the date?
Yep.
Right. So this was the original one. Now the Gamer Guy clicked onto this. So I can't go back to that. But it changed to the date, right? Because this often they can change this as well. You can actually change the URL. All this can change. You can do this. This is why she's able to get away with it. So that Teddy there, if I click on the Teddy, it took me, because that was the Teddy account, right? It took me to this. There's the date.
So she's cloning one of his accounts is what she's doing. I have no issue believing that because I've seen her do that a lot.
So she did that, and then she went and did this. Then she made it to this account, right? Now, do you notice the account that I showed you before that was the wrapper account? We'll go back to the wrapper account that I had up. Notice here, who's that guy? That's the wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name?
I don't know.
That wrestler.
John Cena?
Yeah, that's him there, right? Cena, right? So she's got that. Look at the date, guys, again. And then what did it do? It went then to the wrapper account, this one here. Now, and the reason why I couldn't find it was that I had to go back to the original URL, which is Gamer Boy, because look what she changed, K5M.
Mm-hmm. And it's the same picture.
Look, date.
Yep.
And so, like I said, if I stop it and I show you here and I give you this account now and share with you the wrapper account, there you go. There it is. Hello.
I'm here. I had to blow my nose.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
There it
you're
is.
okay.
Look at that. K5M.
Yep, same
20,
date.
21. Need I say more? I don't care, guys. Do with it what you will.
Right. It doesn't surprise me a bit.
I'm not saying, listen, this is her using this account, right? So whatever you want with, that's the real, I don't care if that's the real account. This is her impersonating somebody again. Do with it what you will. I'm so tired of people just don't get it. Like, I'm sick to death of people. Like, here's the thing, Scotty. When you and I haven't had a problem, and I'm not on your side here. I'm trying to point out when bad actors get involved with things,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
creates an even bigger problem because they're lying. Their motives then become something that is unfair. It becomes an unfair game.
Right. Right. Well, yeah, Peter, there is a real rapper, but
Yes,
what
I
she's
know.
saying is that Tiffany cloned his account to troll
God.
her. Like, that's not
Yes.
so unbelievable to me. I could see her doing that.
The
I
point
can see her doing that.
is that she, guess what? Guess what, Pissed Fairy, or whatever you want to. Do you know who she was originally? She was No Time in in Lemonade's chat. The bloke that was supposed to. She was No Time. You fuckers. You're so stupid.
I mean, I see it because I've even had her laugh to me about she'd have a wrench in someone's channel and she would change her name to one of their other mods.
She did that.
To
You know
do
what she
something
did?
sketchy to get that person demodded. She did that with Sarah and Lauren in Eli's chat before.
Do you know where she did that? I caught her live, and that's why she and I have really never. She's always been a stand-up. I caught her doing it. She was Gamer Guy in Natasha's chat 3 years ago. I've got the live recording. She came in. She asked for a wrench. She got a wrench. She then came in as Gamer Guy with a wrench. She changed it to the account Sinner, not Sinister or something. And I saw, and she did it and started blocking and doing all these things. And people are going, fuck, what's going on? Who's this person with the wrench? And Tiffany did that. And now where is she now? Sitting with Natasha again. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I see it.
She came in and changed. So she came in as a Gamer Guy with her wrench. She'd been wrenched up. She then changed the name to Those Without Sin. It was fucking hilarious because she's lied about it. And now she's over there with Natasha. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, that letter, I just, I know one thing for sure. She'll never fool me again. Like, I will never, ever have anything to do with her other than calling her an asshole online. That's about it. Yeah, no, I'm not shocked at all. It's definitely something she would do. Yeah, I've known Poon for years, Alex. Poon's cool. Like, that's what I consider him a friendly troll. I've always gotten along with Poon. I don't care what he says about me other places. He's always been cool with me, and he's even defended me while he's bullshitting.
So here's the other thing about this. That particular channel has been she's been in all the major areas. Guess where she was when a lot of shit went down? MRB. She was a mod over at MRB's, and she pretended to be a guy in a wheelchair.
Right. So I'm gonna
go.
Oh, Okay, yeah, I'm getting.
I've got you. I'm sorry. I've taken over. I'm really sorry.
That's okay. I'm gonna try to watch a little bit of what I was wanting to play, and then I'll probably
Oh,
end it.
okay.
'Cause my nose is like killing me. Hang on, I'm asking a question.
I think I've been a panel killer. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. You're
Really?
fine. I mean, I get it, and I see what you're saying. Okay, so
I don't know.
the last.
It's been sitting on me, and I'm just watching everything that's been happening to you guys, and
Right.
thinking that she's so like Nikki in particular is a terrible human being.
Oh, she is for sure.
And I've watched Tiffany's done it to me twice now, right? I'm like, when I say twice now, she really hasn't. I wasn't really close to her or anything, and I think to myself, I'm watching you again do this to a lot of other people. So and now you're saying that you're not friends again, and yet you're still sitting in there under the Mr. Jackpot's account. And I think I've noticed her as another account. So anyway.
Right.
I really wanted to ask Syron some more questions, really.
Well, let me play some of this.
Oh, can I just say one thing real quick, and then I got to get down. I got to pee.
Yeah.
So, well, you played that one part where Nikki was claiming that her relationship with Tiffany was transactional.
Right.
That's just a bunch of word salad. Because if you think about it, every relationship is transactional.
Yeah.
Marriage is transactional because love is transactional. You just do stuff for people that's a transaction. If you do something because you're doing it because the love for a person, you give and receive love, that's a transaction between two people. So her claiming that something is transactional, that's just bullshit. That is just straight up bullshit. And I just wanted to get that off my chest before I get down off this panel. So I'm
glad I wasn't the only one that was carrying on too. So thank you.
No,
I'm glad I made you laugh though, Syron.
Well, I enjoyed my hearty laugh. So I'm going to get down off here and go pee.
Thanks for coming up.
Me too, guys. Thanks, Scotty.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye.
Thanks for coming up, guys.
No problem. So I'll see y'all later.
All right. Okay, so let's listen to just some of this. I think this is what I want to play. Maybe.
It's drama. It's just drama over here. It's like a soap opera. It's like the housewives of YouTube bullshit going on around here is what's going on. So, Robbie, let me know. Okay, you've got 24 hours. 24 fucking hours to let me know if I can tell Scotty and Jessica where the fuck you work. And send them the videos. If you trust them so much. Send me a text and then block me again. Just yes or no.
Hey, Nikki. Why are you threatening to dox Robbie's job? Thought you didn't do that, you grimy fucking bitch. You know, you keep trying to threaten people. You've got 30 minutes. You've got 24 hours, blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing. Nobody is scared of you. I, for sure, am not scared of you, intimidated by you. Like, you are, oh, Lord, one of the lamest people I've gone up against out here. Okay? You aren't as spicy as Sarah was. You aren't as comical as Lycan was. You aren't as foul-mouthed as TT was. You aren't as incredibly insane as Tiffany is. So I'm not sure why you think anything you could throw at me would fucking bother me. Do your fucking worst, bitch. Do your fucking worst. But trying to threaten other people to get to me to try to make me do your bidding, that's not going to work either. That just makes you look bad. I hope you realize that. You're the one who comes out looking like the straight up asshole. And look at your chat.
I will not
days.
tell anybody the answer.
None of those
You have my
people
word.
really like you. None of them.
Since they're such great friends. And you trust Scotty, right? You have to trust Scotty. Of course you do.
Of course he
You
does.
trust her with my information. Do you
What
trust her with
information?
yours?
What makes you think that he's giving me your information? Nikki, I'm a very resourceful gal. And any information I have about you, it came from you. From things you've said, things you've let slip, little hints that I've picked up on. The only person who's told me anything about you is you. You.
It doesn't hurt. I'm actually disgusted. I am not hurt by this fucking pig.
Who's the pig?
I'm disgusted.
Who's the pig? Who's the bitch that goes live every night?
He is a rat.
Munches on fucking cheesecake in everybody's ear. Who's the pig? Pretty sure that would be you. I don't even think you were taught not to chew with your mouth open, lady.
Rat. He's a little bitch. And that's what he already fucking knows.
But you miss him.
That's
so
why
much.
he's hiding behind Jessica, Scotty,
Robbie,
and now Syron.
Robbie isn't hiding behind anybody. He just doesn't
Because
give
Robbie
a fuck
fucking
enough
knows.
about you to
I will fucking
talk to you.
absolutely destroy him if he keeps going.
How?
I don't fucking care about his tears. I don't give a
And we don't care about your tears. I know that you're crying in your pillow every night because it's another day that Nikki's crying and Robbie is living his best life and Scotty is fucking laughing. Do you want to know why Scotty's laughing? Because I warned you, bitch. Do you remember? I mean, you play it all the time. You play it all the time. Those messages, the in the chat that I made, and you always leave out. Why is she talking about Robbie? Well, bitch, because he was on your panel at the time, conversing with me. So I was talking to him. See how that works? But of course, you always leave that out because context is not something you're big on. But anyway.
give a fuck what that guy does.
You do care. You care so much. See, in those messages, Nikki, I said, what did I say? Nikki, you need to stop. You need to stop fucking doing this shit. You started all this shit. And I don't understand why, but whatever. But quit trying to draw me into this shit. Right? You remember that? And do you remember me telling you, don't make me hurt your feelings by putting out voice clips? Because you did start this shit with me and Robbie and everyone, all of us. You started this shit. Why? Because you had Tiffany in your ear and you're too stupid to see she's still in your ear, in your chat right now, commenting, dumb fuck. And she played you. She absolutely fucking played you. Look what she has made you throw away everyone that was friends with you, even your best friend. So you going live and blaming it on me is hilarious because I'm not to blame. That would be your buddy Tiffany. She trolled you very successfully, I might add. So your blame is totally misplaced. But guess what? You're still crying, just like I said you would be, over just a couple of voice clips that I put out after you put out a voice clip of me. You always leave that part out, don't you, bitch? Don't you? Tit for tat. You need to do stretching. Yes, Nikki. Cry, rage, cry, rinse, repeat. Exactly, Blues Girl. Oh, yeah, she's trying every tactic, but it's not going to work. He's just not that into you. And if you have to tell yourself that the reason that Syron and Robbie don't want to be your friend anymore is because I have put some voodoo love spell on them to pull them away, whatever. We all know that's not the truth. But if that's what you need to believe, honey, believe it. It's not going to change the fact. Every night when you go to bed, you're going to go to bed and cry because Robbie's not your friend anymore. He's my friend. Syron's not your friend anymore. He's my friend. And if I have a bad day, I can message them or call them up and say, hey, I've had a bad day. Give me a pep talk. And they'll give me a pep talk. No problem. You can no longer do that. Aw, poor baby. I told you, bitch, don't fucking ever think that if I tell you I have something that's going to hurt your feelings, that I do not have something that will hurt your feelings. Your feelings are still hurt. You haven't stopped talking about it yet. You're still crying. You're still crying.
Don't care.
Oh, well, true. She could message Bill, the guy she hates.
I know, Smiley. It sucks, doesn't it? It really does. But I'm telling you, I wish, oh my God, how much do I wish I was that person? You know, I hate the fact that I don't have it in me. Even saying I don't fucking care what happens to him is a lie.
Here we go.
And you know, I'll say, you know what? I'll say this. I don't know if hurt is the right word. Maybe I think I'm more hurt that that I did care that much for him.
Did you? Because you sure didn't care enough to not throw him away the second that Tiffany fucking started playing games with you. That's how fucking stupid you are. You threw away your best friend, just to be somebody else's fucking pawn. Now, where are you exactly? You don't have that person there to defend you anymore, do you, big girl? And you're running out of fucking people fast. I mean, is BCF your new knight in shining armor? Okay. Tiffany's pissed. Good for Tiffany. You have no one to blame but yourself. Because Robbie was still your friend until you went live and started running your fucking mouth and threatening him. Right, I don't get if you care so much for someone, why say and do all the nasty shit the minute you fall out. Yeah. True.
For him, and that, like, I was really invested. And I did fucking care. I cared more for him than anybody else out here aside from local Mike. And he would do me like that.
Smiley, Nikki is not who she thinks. Smiley, okay. Nikki's not who you think she is. She didn't give 2 seconds thought to how it would make, I don't know, Amber feel to see her buddied up with Tiffany and kissing Tiffany's ass on panels the past month or so. As long as it meant she got dirt on me. So
When you do something like that to
Be
someone,
careful with that one.
that I never deserved that from him. I probably deserved that from
Yeah, I
other
love
people.
Smiley.
Yes.
Nothing's going to change.
from
I love
Robbie?
Smiley. Smiley is a beautiful person.
Every time he
And I
let
just hate that
Scotty talk about
Thinks
our
Nikki is an
friendship,
honest fucking.
that
Nikki's not
makes
honest.
me sick.
She's
I'll never
plain
Sally,
pretending.
never. I will never ever forgive him. Do you know what? If it was just between Robbie and I wouldn't even be talking about him. I would have.
That doesn't make any sense, Nikki. So because you have involved me in the equation, you're going to keep putting him down, but you're such a good person, right? And you don't have the heart to hurt him yet. The only person I've seen out here trying to actively hurt him for the past few months is you. Just you, not me.
Have stayed true to my word, and I never would have mentioned his name in a bad way. Do you know why I started? Because of that post that Scotty made. And then he fucking co-signed it. He agreed with it. And that's when, in that moment, I said, fuck you.
Why did a post that I made in response to a post somebody else made have anything to do with you and Robbie and your friendship? You are projecting your own guilt onto me, and it's stupid. But keep going, because every time you go with this line, this storyline you've created, Scotty stole my best friend from me. I'm such a victim. Please pity me. It makes you look like a fucking idiot. People are making videos of you as the jilted lover. Okay? That's what you're coming off as. It's weird.
And I told the Krama channel, I said, fucking drag this motherfucker. If you need fucking, I will fucking hand over everything that I can. That's not his personal information, but his fucking YouTube bullshit. What do you need? I'll give it to you. I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
This whole community could drag him. I don't care. Because he wants to fucking do me like that. Fuck him.
Yep.
And he continues to hide
Robbie
behind.
did.
Now he's got Syron out here. They're all doing his dirty work.
Nobody's doing
to the one
anyone's dirty
fucking
work.
person who defended him, stood by him, held all his secrets, did everything that I could possibly.
Nikki, I mean, do we need to make you a cartoon drawing before you understand it? You got played. Tiffany fucking played you, stupid.
Do for this guy.
And you fell for it.
Yep. So am I going to talk about Robbie every night? You're fucking right, I am. Every fucking night, I'm going to talk about this piece of shit until Robbie lets his balls descend.
Right.
And decides he is man
You're
enough
psycho, Sybil. That's
to
right.
apologize.
That's never going to happen.
When I
He
get
has
an
nothing to
apology,
apologize
I'll
to
shut
you
the fuck
for.
up. But until that happens, absolutely not.
You know what, lady? I got some advice for
I mean,
you.
I might just have a fucking say Robbie fucking party and just have all his enemies out here.
You're so textbook, and you're so lame, and you're not good at this at all. You're not. Tiffany was right with her stream title last night. You're not good at this, lady. You aren't. Okay? Case in point, have all his enemies out here, blah, blah, blah. Have you ever known Robbie not to go head to head with one of his enemies with no problem? I haven't. But he's not even worried about you. He's off making his movie with positive people, doing positive things. You are not a thought in his mind. He's left you behind where you belong. Okay? She is just like that lady in Misery. Definitely. He doesn't need to apologize at all. And Jess K, he has nothing to fucking apologize for. She's just a super fan. A
I'm sure they'd love
fan.
that. Since that he's got no problem having everybody
Yes.
fucking over there running their mouths about me while he sits pretty. Fuck that shit.
Nikki, do you ever think that maybe the reason I'm running my mouth about you right now is because you have not stopped running your mouth about me for months now? But it could never be Nikki's fault because Nikki never holds herself accountable. Little Miss Innocent, I cannot fucking wait. I cannot fucking wait to see you the day you realize that all of this is because you're an idiot. Oh, that's going to be a good day.
Oh, and trust me, this is like 1%. You hear that, Robbie? 1%. There's so much more. Yes, we are. And I will talk. Somebody asked about the Tiffany situation and asking for proof. I don't have to prove shit. And I don't know why people can continue to do that to me. Prove it. Fuck you. I don't have to prove shit. I know what I know.
Well, bitch, you were probably in special ed because your knowledge base is pretty limited. But Don said, and we don't send him anything because he's asked us not to send him stuff unless you are threatening his life. Then I'll send him something. It's not Scotty. It's me, bitch. So shut up, Nikki. She auditioned for her Starbucks reflection. Right? She never has receipts and she never does anything. The bitch is a fucking lame ass.
I know what I saw. I know what I heard. And it made sense to me. And your friend also knows what he said and who he said it to. Don't fucking ever do that in your pocket. Suck my dick. I mean, yeah, I can coexist with her. She's not the problem. The problem is she doesn't have a choice in this situation. That's the problem. Is that she is being forced to follow these orders. And I say to the man behind the curtain, come forth.
She doesn't.
Come
I always
forth.
have proof. If I say something, if I make a claim, if I don't come out here and say, this is what I think, or this is what it looks like, or this is what I'm assuming, I'll let you know. Like, I don't have proof. But if I tell you this is what it is, I will always show you receipts. Yep. Hey, follow along here. What if she intentionally distorts all those phone calls she recorded so no one can hear them, even when she plays them? Oh, I definitely see that being a case. Definitely could see that being a case. But my nose is killing me. Let me see how much more I got left of this.
I fucking dare you.
Oh, lady, no. Okay, I dare you to have an original
You will not.
fucking thought.
You will not. What you will not
dare
do
you
is talk
come
to me,
face
treat
one-on-one
me
like
you've
real
been treating
fucking
other women.
Woman. I bet you can't.
That's not going to happen.
I bet you can't because you're a little bitch.
And you certainly will not
You
be using other women to do your fucking bidding.
He doesn't want to know you. I mean,
and I knew that was what was happening.
Nikki, you're just going to make me break it down to you, aren't you? He doesn't fucking want to be your friend anymore. He doesn't like you. He realized after 7 years, he never really knew you. You were just an avatar. You didn't share things with him like he shared with you. It was a one-sided fucking friendship. Exactly, Jess K. I don't do anyone's bidding. I'm not you. I'm not a puppet to fucking trolls like you have been. Oh, I don't know, since August. Maybe that's why I'm still friends with Robbie and Syron and Jess K and Sarah and Katie. Why? Because I can stand on my own 2 feet without having to go and have other people help me, back me up, stand up. I don't need that shit. Never have, never fucking will. She is a nothing. You are a nothing. He isn't your friend because you aren't a real person to him anymore. He does not want to fix this. The sooner that you come to grips with that realization, Nikki, maybe the happier you'll be. Okay? Yeah, unprivate that video where you were flirting with Roman, because that did happen. Yep. Did she ever share what was so horrible that was happening in her friend's real life? I don't know I don't know. I don't, honestly, don't listen to her if I can help it. Oh, she does. She hates all women, especially women who are friends with one of her male friends. But yeah, I'm going to go. I don't feel very well. I hate being sick. I hate colds. I'm a big baby when it comes to colds. I might go live again tomorrow and play some more of the clips I had. But I think it was a good stream. I had fun. Let me find a good song for her. Nikki, this should be your new theme song. Okay?
Nobody likes me, everybody hates me. Guess I'll go eat worms. Big, fat, juicy ones, long, thin, slimy ones, itsy bitsy, fuzzy, wuzzy worms. Down goes the first one, down goes the second one. Oh, how they wiggle and squirm. Big, fat, juicy ones, long, thin, slimy ones, itsy bitsy, fuzzy, wuzzy worms. Up comes the first one, up comes the second one. Oh, how they wiggle and squirm. Big, fat, juicy ones, long, thin, slimy ones, itsy bitsy, fuzzy, wuzzy worms. Nobody likes me, everybody hates me. Guess I'll go